Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir, Silent Gods. For today's video, we're going to go through the daily routine. I'm going to show you guys how I try to be efficient daily and get the minimum done, but still try to take advantage of some extra resources, and also showcase some things to do if, well, you have nothing else left to do. Alright, so I've just opened the game for the day, and I wanted to kind of go through my routine, I think, about being pretty efficient and make sure you're taking advantage of what resources we get. They're a bit limited, so you kind of want to be resourceful. Personally, I've been playing pretty lightly, so I'm not super crazy advanced. Right now, I only got one level 100, working toward my second, which I need to switch her back to ice for anyway. But yeah, I started leveling up a couple other people to 90 before I took my one team to 100. So we're going to kind of be redirecting back to one focused team, but I wanted to have a couple others in the mix for sake of variety. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not like a super crazy min-maxer, but I still think I've got a good handle on it to where I can give you guys some tips in case there's some things you might have missed. Now, oh wait, there's something I want to share with you guys first. So, Dragonheir Silent Gods will be part of the Steam Next Fest, starting June 19th going through June 26th. There will be a public demo of the event through Steam for everyone. So this is a fun opportunity to play if you haven't already. And we are going to be doing a live stream. I will be live streaming representing the game for the Steam Next Fest June 20th, starting 11 a.m. PDT. So you guys can join me live while we check out the game on Steam. So this is going to be a ton of fun, and I'm looking forward to doing the demo and showing the game off to more people, and of course, leading up to that future global launch. So whether you have played or haven't yet, be sure to join me. I will link the event information. There'll be tons of other games besides Dragonheir to check out. And regarding Dragonheir, I will link to their store info so you can put it on your wish list or try it out for the demo period too. First things first, when you open the game for the day, I think the best thing to do super quick is to go to your area here and go straight up to Arena. So you could either go to it here and find it with this, or you could go up here and click, and you could go to Grand Gladiator Arena right behind me. That's likely full, so you don't want that to be capped for too long, especially if there's an arena event going on. So you're going to want to go ahead and do an arena battle. Now, of course, I would just say do one or two so they can start regenerating. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to come back for the next thing. Alright, so let's say you've done a couple arena battles. Now what? I think the best thing to do is to try to use your energy next, our stamina in this game. And the best way to do that, I would say, well, there's a couple ways. Number one, you can see what events are happening. Of course, go in, grab your check-in. Alright, a hero training event popped. So this is great. Clear the designated dungeons to win abundant rewards. We're going to work on hero ascension and leveling, which is great because I'm trying to get characters to level 100 anyway. And we also know that there's a hard training event happening, and I need to start working on my points. I'm slacking. I am not min-maxing. I have been pretty bad at it lately, but that's why we're making this video. It's a good reminder to kick myself in the butt as well. So, alright. See what events are happening and where's the best place to quickly start using your energy. So before I even get into our book, before I get into commissions, let's go straight ahead to farm some potions. Easy enough. We're going to go farm some goblin and use a little bit of our energy, and then we're going to go on to the next thing. Alright, so we clicked on the map. I made sure I am not kept on my stamina here, so I have plenty of time to let some more regenerate. We're 70 out of 120. Now we can take a look at what we really need to do for the day and not feel as obligated or be worried that we are gonna be missing out or wasting our resources that are sitting there fully capped. So after I make sure my arena and my stamina is not capped, I would say it's best to go ahead and check out your book and do commissions. Number one, I would say do commissions because they're super quick. If you're going to do anything for the day, this is what you probably should do first. If you're super busy and you don't have time to play like literally at all one day, I mean, I can't say literally at all because that means you don't even open the game. But if you could open the game for 5 minutes, just come do these and close the game even. Don't even worry about your energy capped or arena capped. Just at least do these. It's such a massive boost of account journey XP. Of course, unless you're eventually capped on your journey XP, then it doesn't matter much anymore. You're just getting extra resources. But yeah, you want to take advantage of that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do that right now because you get the point. But the good thing is, it does always show us on the map where those blue spots are, so it's super easy to get those done pretty efficiently. Next, I would say the best thing to do is to go to your adventure page. You have to see what you're working on for the day. This could be your guide. So along with the events that are popping, like we know I have a hero training event, so I should do Goblin and Ascensions. But is there anything else I should work on today? Maybe not. Maybe we just do that for today. So this is where I would kind of decide if I want to progress my account or not for the day. So let's say here, you get stuck on this clear Grave of Venom or Grave of Curse stage 4 8 times. You can only do stage 3. Well, you know what? Go do stage 3, get a little bit better gear, re-gear your people maybe is also an option. Or there's the reality of just leveling up your people and farm goblins first. Sometimes you're gonna get a bit stuck. Like personally, I kept getting stuck on the goblins. Like I would be, all right, clear get goblin layer stage 4 10 times, and I could only do stage 3. And I couldn't 3-star stage 3 at the time, right? So I would just farm stage 3 and not 4 and know that, oh well, we're not working on this one today. But I'd be working to get my people better so that I could farm the next one. And then I would usually manual or something like that. But I kind of think you really need to use your adventure book as a guide to keep progressing. Because like right now, if I didn't look at this, I might just go off and do other stuff and forget that all I have to do is go try to fight the dragon. That's it. No big deal. But what if you just had one little thing that you forgot? Oh, I just need to go do 10 battles somewhere. Go do that, and then you'll get your whole next page of, I guess, quests, and you'll get rewards to go along with that. So make sure you're never, like, just letting something sit here that you don't realize is a super easy fix, or try to use this as your guide of what you need to work on for your account. Because you're always going to want to progress and get the future rewards. I'm slacking. I need to go beat the dragon. But luckily they did make the green and the violet dragon easier. Today they did put out a patch. Today as in June 16th. So they did do a little update. It should be easier. So I'm going to try to do that today. And luckily, if you need to pop around to any of the stuff, you could always check and go directly here through the dungeons in the book. But one thing we also need to keep an eye on. So, all right, you've done your commissions. You grinded out your 8 times doing the Grave of Rot. Now what? You have nothing else you have to do. Maybe you have, you know, done... Maybe this is when you go back. Do the rest of your arena battles. This is when you go and use the rest of your experience on whatever event is out at the moment, so you can take advantage of the rewards that are here and try to always maximize for bonus stuff. This is how we get free scrolls. And hi, they give us energy back. We might waste a bunch of energy to do this, but it literally gives us energy back. So that's not bad at all. It kind of pays for itself, and it makes you progress your account. So I think this is done pretty well, honestly. But we're done with that. Now what is what I was saying, right? What about your limited stuff? This is what you always want to keep an eye on. Luckily now they keep it very easy. We have a timer, thank goodness, so you can always check to make sure nothing is ending. So obviously we have our daily temporal vortex. I would say this should be the last thing you do every day. Unless you're already capped on doing the max reward limit, like 6 million or whatever it may be. If you're not capped and you think you're going to be working on your account for the day, come back and do this last for the day. And then same thing when it comes to Outer Chaos Rift. You can save these to later in the week to where, like I still have 1 challenge left, so that I can wait to do that when I've got my account the best it can be for the week, for this round at least, and I can try the highest level possible. And same thing when it comes to the dragon stages. Once you've done it for sake of the event, and you have this now to do weekly, wait until you're at the end of the week in case maybe you could push a higher level difficulty. Try to wait till the very last minutes if possible, unless you're really desperately trying to get a scroll. But honestly, the hard part is you don't get guaranteed a certain scroll. It depends on what level you're doing. For one, you don't get legendaries from the lower ones. And even if you do the higher level ones, it does not 100% guarantee you the master scroll for your legendary heroes. So keep that in mind as well. But always be looking here. This is going to tell you you have stuff you can still do. Just because it's here though doesn't mean you have to do it. This is something I would say to wait on. And I don't even worry about collecting my temporal vortex rewards until I go into the battle and do that later. Now, let's say you're kind of feeling stuck. One other thing I would say that's very important as part of your daily grind is to always come in and forge. Like, if you grinded some events, double check, do I have some more resources? Can I forge a few more pieces that could actually really help my account? This would be something I would do. Maybe if you're going in to try to progress a level, do that before progressing the level. So I think that's an important part of the daily routine. Also, obviously you're gonna have your horn. Let's blow the horn while we're here. The best I've ever gotten, I think, was 13. And no streamer / recording luck for me here either, are there? Nope, none at all. Not at all, okay. So I guess let's go to the point of, all right, so you've clicked your map, your energy is all used out, and you don't feel like using more bread to refresh it, right? Maybe you've done your commissions, of course. You don't have anything you can do here in adventure. You're stuck for the day. Like, okay, let's say I cannot beat the Violet Dragon today, so I'm done. What else can I do? This is the big thing. So if you're capped in your missions overall, there's a ton of things you can honestly do to progress, not just, or to get extra rewards that you might not even realize are there. There's a lot of ways to re-explore and maybe find some things you didn't see the first time, or fight people you didn't fight yet, or even pop some new missions. And you know what? We're gonna save that for a second video. We're gonna save that for a second separate video of reasons to re-explore. I'm gonna make a separate video. So if you're watching this on the 16th, when this video is posted, June 16th, well, tomorrow I should have another video out, hopefully, regarding that topic, or at least over the weekend. And stay tuned for that. If you were watching it afterward, well, both videos might be out, so go ahead and watch that as well. I'm going to give you some really nice tips of what to do when you feel like you're just sitting here and have nothing to do, and why you should really go ahead and re-explore, and some very specific methods. But let's give a quick recap. The daily grind. Number 1. Do at least 1 or 2 arena battles so they can start refreshing. Number 2, go use some of this stamina for whatever you need, whether it be an event or something on your adventure page. Number 3, go do your commissions. Keep in mind that when you collect your rewards, here, like I haven't collected this yet, this is gonna make your stamina go over cap. So if you do your commissions and now boom, you leveled up, don't collect this immediately until you're ready to grind out that stamina. And this might be the time to do it. So, okay, you did arena, you did like 1 or 2 arena battles, you started using your stamina, you have a goal. All right, I'm going to grind out for this hero training event. Let's go do a bunch of goblin lair. Boom, now collect this, let's go farm some goblin and use all my stamina. All right, now my stamina is done. Now what? Let's go back and finish off those arena battles. Let's finish all of them so they're done, and then you can go back in later and use some more once they've refreshed, right? All right, so we've done that. We've used up all of our energy. We have none left. We've double-checked our book to make sure there's nothing we can work on. Now's the time that if you have anything ending for the week, go ahead and do it. If you haven't done your vortex and you know you're not going to play again later today or progress anything else for your account, go ahead and do your daily vortex boss so you don't forget it. Now, speaking of not forgetting stuff, it's something I keep forgetting because there's not a red dot here always until you click it. We have tournaments now, so make sure that you don't miss out in helping your alliance. I almost forgot this one. Don't forget to help your alliance. Check out tournaments, see what's going on. Sparkle tournament starts. You have a date. Check it every day. Just double check, just double check it every day. Make sure that you're not missing out on tournament help for your alliance, and also collecting your alliance commissions so you can take advantage of those from the shop. But that pretty much covers what I would absolutely do every day, not counting the extra stuff of re-exploring. There's tons of things to do to re-explore. Of course, you could also do the obvious and go summon, but I think that's kind of my daily routine as far as open the game, use a little bit of stuff to not be wasting and not be capped, and then go back through and do stuff based on the specific events out. And what I would say is try to do this early in the day, and then at night, come back in and redo the same thing. Go ahead, do a little bit more arena, because this is honestly, I'm terrible at the Age Challenger. I always do arena like once a day, but you really need to do this in the beginning of the day and at the end of the day to make sure you're taking advantage of all those refresh tickets, unless you're spending your War Morrow on arena tickets because you really like arena for some reason. That's an option too, but try to min-max a little bit for your daily routine, and I think it can really help people to be able to get the most out of the resources that we are given and never be wasting stamina. I just try never to be capped on stamina, and I try not to be capped on the arena as well, because you know what, the exchange is pretty good. I want these resources. I love this for upgrading our resources. We love summons, so of course we want the resources here too. So just try to refresh and get easy battles. Even if it's something you do in between times, do some refreshes and come back later. But yeah, I think that covers it. Let me know, guys. Do you have a very specific daily routine that you feel helps you feel accomplished and stay on task? Let me know in the comments below. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video where we talk about the reasons you should re-explore.